What's up, everybody? I am here. I am in Sicily, and the weather was really hot when I was next to the beach, but now I'm more inland, and the wind that was at the beach and the heat has changed to just wind, and it's a little bit cold now that I'm in the upper hills. So I'm just showing you my balcony here. This is a place called Piña de Oro Hotel, and if you can see, there's a beautiful valley below me. There's an empty swimming pool because it is the off season, and I might be one of the only ones that's staying here tonight. There's a valley on this side too. We are literally on one of the tallest peaks, except for maybe that one. Tomorrow I actually hope to climb that one. Anyway, this hotel is pretty nice. I just checked in. I wanted to make this video so that there is content, updates, and everything about what's going on with the BRRRR method, okay? So this is kind of a mix because I'm obviously not doing the BRRRR method here. This is just trying to search and see what's available regarding the €1 homes in Sicily. But here's my room, if anyone cares. It is a nice hotel. In the summertime, I will definitely consider bringing my family here. I'm in one of they call it the matrimony size bed. It's a queen size bed. So anyway, this is like the better room. There's like a Persian couch over there, or a psychologist couch. Anyway, so I don't have any editing equipment because, like an idiot, I packed, I was so prepared, and I was charging the laptop, and I just left it and walked out the door because I was tired. So I'm just doing this on the fly, more like a live video, but I don't want to take up the bandwidth for that either. So here you have it. No edits. This video is to update you on the current situation of the BRRRR method because it's important to understand the process. We've been talking about buying, remodeling, renting, refinancing, and redoing it again. And so what is the situation? What is going on? Because I've talked about why you should buy, how you can buy, and speaking of the properties on auctions, now the point is I often look at auctions, and this is another option to find low cost prices. I was talking to some people down in the Termini Imerese, was a city on the beach that used to have €1 houses, and a guy that runs a bar. I was asking him if there were still some around. He said, you know, I don't know, you'll have to check with the community, but you might not even, it might not be worth it because you could literally buy another property for 15,000 euros, depending that is in okay condition. So definitely before you buy a €1 house, you should check the rest of the market because you might find something better. And that was the advice he gave me. Now, he's not a guy that was into investing, in my opinion. He was a younger guy that owns a bar, and maybe he owns the building the bar is in, who knows. But definitely need to ask some other advice around the city. So the reason I mentioned that is because it would be possible to do the BRRRR method with one of these properties, but that's not my intention. This would be a side project, and most likely it would involve a partner. So if anybody's looking to do something like this and want to have some help doing it, I'm more than willing to help out. But the point is that the BRRRR method is still ongoing. I was in the process of getting a valuation, and the evaluator was supposed to come in the beginning of October. Now it's almost mid-November, and there's still no sign of this evaluation. And so I think I'm going to skip over that because the next auction is in mid-December. And so we look at the process I have to go through. I've already got my property bought and remodeled and rented, and so there should be some value inside of it. Now I'm supposed to get a refinance to pull the cash I invested back out, in addition to some other potential, income that was created through the process. My arm's getting tired. Whoa! I just zoomed. Where was I? Oh, this potential income generated, the phantom income, or Kiyosaki income, like I mentioned in this video. You can check it here, or here. I don't remember which side. Point is that I'm running out of time potentially to get all that done. Now, all I really need is 20,000 to participate, and then I have 120 days to come up with the rest. But before I actually participate, the best thing to do, the smart thing to do is make sure the money is lined up. Excuse me. Make sure the money is lined up, because if I can't pay within 120 days, I'm obligated to pay the difference of what the next auction and what I said I would pay for it would be. And that would be like 25% at the minimum, probably, including some additional auction fees, because they had to run it through the auction again. So it's a really bad position to put myself in. So I definitely need to guarantee all my ducks are in a row. So I need to speed up the process, and instead of getting like a secondary evaluation and then going to the bank, I think I'm going to speed it up by just going straight to the bank and asking them, will you please do an inspection to evaluate if there's basically an inspection report to determine its value. And from that report, I'll have to pay probably like 300 euros. But with that 300 euros, I will determine if the property is financeable. Is that a word? Financeable or not in the BRRRR method. I'm losing my light. The sun is going down. Okay, so let's come over here. So talking to the bank would speed that process up and maybe give me the opportunity to do it in a shorter time period, but we're pushing it really close, because not only do I need to get that new refinancing set, but I also need to get approved for a pre-approval for the next one, assuming that I use that money to buy and leverage this other property. These are important things to know about. I actually think the things you don't know about that will be coming up next week is that I found another property that I want to compare to the one that I found in Masalengo. If you want to see the video to Masalengo, check the corner and I'll put the link there. But the one in Masalengo seems perfect for the idea of splitting it. I called to make an appointment to view it, so that'll be coming up too. And what else? Oh, I want to see the property, establish my financing, and make sure all my ducks are in a row. And then I think what I was looking at the floor plan, I think I'll end up splitting it into 3 instead of 4 properties, because there's the first side of the property, the front half, and it has like this big vaulted ceiling, like kind of a double floor that is open. How do you say, like, man, I'm forgetting English, it's horrible. A balcony overlooking the living room, the entrance. And so there's this big curved staircase that you see. And so to make it into 4, I'd have to like close all this stuff off, and it would be a little bit cost. I could even build like a second floor extension and make a 4-plex, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to live in the side with the big curved staircase, and then the back side I would split into upper and lower floors. Anyway, I keep skipping all around. My head's because I'm a bit tired. But the idea is that I also found this other property that if this one doesn't work out in the future, maybe the price will drop and no one will buy it this time, and I could pick up a duplex for the same price that's already split. And so I would probably prefer the 3-plex that I would create, because it shouldn't be so bad to remodel it. I do need to talk to the community still, which I'll probably do next week, and also a surveyor. So much to do, so little time. But this is an opportunity that really could benefit. It could be perfect for the BRRRR method if I get it lined up. So many of you are watching and waiting for more information. I keep zooming, and there is more information coming. Just I've got so much going on right now. I keep skipping around doing text talk, and I got to get back on my BRRRR method. Anyway, go ahead and subscribe so that you know that what these updates are when they come out, and like the video. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you'll get those notifications when the videos come out, but you can expect them on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, okay? So next week, expect to see updates on Sicily's experience. You can follow me on social media too. On Instagram, I'm _Davo. And I'm just starting that up. So I will be posting kind of like daily updates on my experience here, and I don't spend a lot of time on Instagram, but I'm trying. But it is connected. I do have a Facebook profile of the Davo also. So there you have it. That's all for today. It's a bit long, I suppose, but those are the updates for the BRRRR method. That's what I've got going on right now. And if you have any suggestions on how to speed up the financing process, let me know. I definitely am not going to make a dumb decision and rush something and put my family and myself in a bad situation. But if I can make the BRRRR method work on one of these properties, then better yet, because looking at the numbers so far, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sources of income. One of the properties being completely free and clear, and one of them being lived in, and another house that we're living in. So house hacking at its best. Thank you so much, and go ahead and keep going through. Click one of these videos. I usually try to suggest something that's related to the BRRRR method on Saturday. So go ahead and check out one of these videos and make sure to like the video. All right, we'll see you next time. Thank you.